Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Kaif halak?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. How's it going?
Alhamdulillah, all good, all good.
Okay, so
So,
we are back for the second episode. I wasn't, I wasn't that confident that we are getting back. But
no,
yeah,
no, yes,
so
Alhamdulillah.
yeah,
Yesterday's episode was a little um, like an introduction, but we glided over a lot of topics, Alhamdulillah. So
right,
from today onwards, we can maybe try to stick to a few sort of gliding over a lot of things, maybe.
right. So what do you have in mind?
I was uh, I was thinking our first experiences together. As you mentioned yesterday, we met when we were in sixth standard,
Right,
and it was in eighth that we started maths tuition together. And I think that was the point from where we started getting free and starting to talk to each other, going out and everything. But sixth and seventh, I remember we were, and also I'm hoping we have changed or we are trying to change, but we were very shy kids since the beginning. So we hardly talked in sixth and seventh, even though we went in the same bus, sat together. I think it was eight that really started, breaking the barrier between us.
right. The icebreaker, because I think we really didn't know each other at that time. That's what I think because.
Yes.
I didn't know that my father knew your dad or something like that. We weren't aware of that. So
Mm,
it was something like anybody else in the bus. So that was the reason I think we never met. But after we got introduced during our, extra classes, tuition sessions, then I think we bonded well because that was an introduction.
yes.
And then I think we did a. I think now I'm thinking we prepared for exams together as well. I think specifically for
Yes.
maths, I guess, because
Yes.
because I needed my own space for studying. So I think it wasn't about you; it was about me when I was studying. I couldn't study
Uh-huh.
with in a group studies, never like even
Mm,
after my school, even after we completed 12th grade, even in engineering, I was someone, my friends used to go do group studies and stuff like that, but I was never that kind of person because I needed some attention, some space to my own so that I could study. uh,
mm,
but yeah, so for maths I was like, because we were going together for the tuitions and stuff like that. So I think that was really helpful. And I remember Manoj sir, he used to take all the questions that we needed to revise. So we used to do
yeah.
it together. And in the meantime, we used to play cricket in the corridor, and the ball used to smash the tube lights and stuff like that.
Yes.
The watchman, he used to come
Yes.
up there.
Yes. Absolutely. A lot
That
of times.
Egyptian in your side of the building, that Egyptian, I remember screaming every time and all that stuff. So yeah, it was good old days, I would say, nostalgic.
Yes. Alhamdulillah. And in my part of the building, the Haris was Egyptian. So complete Arabic. Unfortunately, we didn't learn Arabic that much, even though we stayed in Saudi, mainly because we didn't have that environment. We were in Indian school, so English definitely, and Hindi, Urdu, that's something we learned pretty well. But Arabic is something we didn't know. So the Haris in my part of the building, because he was Egyptian, he used to scream in Arabic. We used to be
Yeah.
just silent. But in your part of the building, a few times it happened. He was from Bangladesh, I think.
Yeah.
So उनको फिर भी could converse. We could, अरे sorry, कुछ भी बोल सकते थे.
Uh,
वरना यहाँ पे तो थोड़ा
right,
ये
exactly.
होता.
And that was, that is something that we, staying in Saudi Arabia for like 18 years of our life and still not knowing Arabic. It
Mm,
surprises a lot of people. Now when I think about it, we should have put a lot more effort, because back then when you're young, you don't even think about what's going to help you, especially in those times, because in those times there was no social media, no uh,
Mm,
like reels or stuff like that, that that could encourage you to
yeah.
learn a lot of things that could help you in the future. I think the kids of today, the younger ones, like around 15 to 20 or 22, I think they get more if they're looking at the right things, they'll get more better advice through social media to learn
Yes.
what kind of skills are required in today's age. Like back then, you remember, it was like, you're done with 12th grade, you just follow your parents or your uncle or your aunt. You just go do a degree, a bachelor's, and then you come back to the Gulf and you start working, and that's it. That was the mindset. And I
Yeah.
think still most of the people who were with us in our batch, everybody, I think most of them are doing good, but that is the mindset which most of the people are carrying. And most of the
Yes.
people
Yes.
are living over there, and
Yes. Absolutely.
they must be doing good. Obviously, I think 90% of the people are doing good, but still, we should understand that that is not only the way to move forward, right?
Yeah. That's
Uh,
not the only way. Absolutely.
yeah, because in those times, uh, we didn't used to get a lot of information from social media. So
Yeah.
I think the kids or the children or the teenagers of today are much more blessed, because they get to know about a lot more opportunities than what we used to when we were teenagers. Because
Absolutely.
me personally, I don't know about what you thought, but what I thought was, you know, when I think about it now, I felt that that was the only thing that had to be done. I had to get good marks. The marks will help me to, get a good degree, and then life will be set.
Yeah.
I think
Absolutely.
that
That was
is
the mindset back
everything.
then. Absolutely. Like
So,
even today, yani, the older generation, they still think that way. But certainly those of the a little later generation, like you can say millennials, the early millennials who have kids now, they because they are also into tech and everything, social media, and also uh, you can still find a few of them who may not, force you to get into something. Like
right.
it's changing now, definitely, because these days you get a degree that's basically your
It's
what do
just
you
a
say,
namesake, I would
a
say.
minimum requirement, like a level of education that you should have. But apart from that, today these days courses and certifications are much more
Right.
valuable and much more opportunity this thing in
Right.
these days.
Because I think today, more of people should have a degree more for the namesake of it. Just
uh,
saying that, I have a bachelor's degree. Uh, you can just do it on the side. You don't even have to focus on like 200% that we used to focus, like my days in engineering. Like, and in our, in the society in Asia or South Asia, it's most like there is no part-time jobs like how it is in the West. Kids start working at the age of 18,
mm,
and they get that mindset of earning money and stuff like that. But
yes.
I think they might have been 1% or 5% of people, whose household didn't have that kind of, income or that kind of money, who were forced to do the work. But in South Asia, the culture is not that once you are, 15, 16, you go outside and work, right? I think you'll agree with me.
I think maybe in India, yes, but Saudi Arabia, I'm not sure if you can find odd jobs as such.
No, I,
You
I I
know, I,
understand about Saudi Arabia. I'm not saying about Saudi Arabia. I'm saying even in, our native, uh, you know,
yeah, yeah.
it's there's no mindset about that. So The
Yeah, yeah.
children, they don't have that kind of mindset that you can. They're always dependent on their parents to get anything they want. Like here in
Mm-hmm.
the West, if a child, if a kid, if a teenager needs something, a phone or an iPhone or something like that, after an age like 15, like 15, 16, or after 18, even 18, if you keep that as a benchmark, they work themselves, they get it themselves, right? So I think this kind of mindset, it both has advantages and disadvantages. Obviously, it
Mm-hmm.
can go either way, but it if it's done in a proper way, it can help in developing teenagers in the proper with a proper mindset that
Absolutely.
you can achieve anything you want if if you work in the right direction. So that's what I mean. And
Absolutely.
one more thing I'd like to add, like you keep on using the word yani. So I can relate to that, to the Saudi, meaning of uh, what do you say? The meaning of, right? It is that's what uh, translates to.
Yar.
Yani.
Okay.
You keep
Yani,
saying
Yani.
yani.
Yeah, Yani. Yani means.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Yani means. Yeah, that's what it means. Bole, sir.
Yes.
What
Yes.
it means. Yeah. To
So yeah.
basically further explaining something.
So that you have from the past 16 years, you have kept it with you, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
Mm,
matlab,
nice.
the kids of today, they have a lot more opportunity, and I think they should go in the right direction. They should use social media as a stepping stone to success, right? And
Absolutely. These days, absolutely.
yes, because that can, you know, that can be used as I would say, a starting point, and you could develop from there, and uh, you could achieve wonders. Because if
Definitely, we keep watching stories on Instagram and reading in news that social media is a little, it's too good these days, and um, that plus the AI boom, the different
right,
tools and agents available. It's really those who uh, make use of it, they can really do good. Yani, go ahead really fast. Even no matter which level they are in their education, whether they're high school or college, but or even like us professionals, uh, it's those who make use of it, they can do really good.
right, exactly. So yeah, but
Mhm.
as we discussed earlier, the AI boom, obviously, it's been something that is teaching everybody, because it's something that
Absolutely.
needs to be learned by everybody, not only teenagers, even the seniors. They are being, even if they don't like it, they have to be taking it up, because that's something that is required to link between uh, from the seniors to juniors. I guess that's a link that needs to be created, and so learning AI is. I guess one of the most important aspects in today's generation. Uh,
Yes.
and it opens a lot of doors, obviously.
Sorry.
It opens a lot of doors, obviously, right?
Absolutely. Like we hear a lot since ever since ChatGPT came, okay, AI will take your jobs and all. But there is also one thing that a lot of them say, okay, AI won't take your job, but the person who understands AI better than you will take your job.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, because AI, at least at this stage, can't do things on its own a lot. You need to prompt it. You need to give it a context. So that giving a context itself is, prompt engineering that you call. It's something that's very crucial in these. Like to get the best results, You
Right.
need to properly engineer your prompt, how to, whatever you want to do. Only then will you get the best result. Otherwise, a general conversational is, and I mean, not that,
Yeah,
it
you can
won't yield
obviously.
that effective results.
Right, exactly. You can obviously share your emotional or personal stories with ChatGPT. He can obviously, give you a perspective, but obviously, he can't come and help you. But uh, apart from that, like myself, you mentioned about prompt engineering. I try to generate prompts by asking ChatGPT itself, or even there are a lot of other platforms like Claude, Gemini, or other platforms which are there that assist in giving the best prompts as well, and then you can use those
Yes.
prompts to generate whatever you
So
want
you
to
can
have.
go back and forth. Like what I
Right.
usually do is, even if it is within ChatGPT, I'll first ask it to generate the prompt, and then in a new chat, I'll put the prompt to get the best results. Yeah. So
You're
yeah,
playing with
otherwise,
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Claude. These three are the ones that I use often.
Right.
ChatGPT. Currently, I'm more into Perplexity because I use the Comet browser, which in which Perplexity comes built in.
Okay.
So even silly questions like even if I have to correct grammar, I have that tendency before sending a message, even if it is to you. After writing it, I will check myself, but then I'll recheck it using Perplexity of ChatGPT, check the grammar if it is
I
correct or
think
not,
that's the way
and then
most
I'll
of
send
your
it.
messages are edited.
Uh, and just to correct the grammar, sometimes because a certain level of you can say intermediary is there, and we are still intermediate in that kind
All
of.
right.
So
As much as we can, get better at it, English is obviously our second language. It's not our main
yeah,
language.
yeah,
So, yeah,
absolutely.
we are always learning in that sense. So, it's obviously, it's helpful to keep learning.
Yeah,
And
yeah, no, absolutely.
I think we can now continue from tomorrow. I think it's 15 minutes.
Yeah,
So,
it is 10:30 in your place, past 10:30, I think.
right.
So inshallah, we'll continue tomorrow.
Yes.
We'll
It was
go over
interesting.
a few more things.
Today was interesting, and let's explore much more and see
Inshallah,
everybody
Zarur, definitely.
hopefully tomorrow. Okay.
Definitely, inshallah.
Take care.
Assalamu alaikum.
Before you go, we're giving away a free AWS Associate Certification voucher worth $150. Just like this video, subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram. One lucky winner will be announced on May 20th.